Good morning, students. Already we have started morphology of flowering plants. This is the last session of this topic. Already we have studied morphology of inflorescence, flowers, different types of flowers based on symmetry, floral appendages, position of flower leaves on thalamus. Now, in this session we are going to study about different types of arrangement of floral structure. Now first one is types of estivation. See, estivation are the arrangement of sepals or petals in floral bud with respect to the number of the same whorl. Okay, so it is of different types. Arrangement of sepals or petals in floral bud is known as estivation. Now we are going to study different types of estivation. First one is valvate estivation. So when sepals are or petals are parallel to each other without any overlapping, it is known as valvate estivation. When margins of sepals or petals overlap each other, it is termed as twisted estivation. It is seen in China rose. When two margins of an appendages are completely inside and of another completely outside, and the remaining in twisted number, then it is termed as imbricate estivation. Vexillary estivation is mainly present in family Papilionaceae, that is in P. In this, corolla is, you can see with the help of example also, it is in a form of twisted. Okay, standard petals are there completely outside and one completely inside, and other is twisted. Now androecium is composed of stamens. Each stamen is made up of filament and an anther. Each anther is made up of two lobes, and in turn each lobe has two microsporangia, and that anther is known as diathecus. Clear? So when stamens are free from each other, the stamen are called polyandrous. In many plants, stamens are united also to different extent. So there are various conditions of cohesion of stamen. So first one is adelphous condition. It may be monoadelphous, diadelphous or polyadelphous. It means filament of stamen are united but anther are free. Okay, so mono means filament fused with single group. Diadelphous means filament fused with two bundles, and poly means filaments are fused making more than two bundles. Others are syngenous condition. It means anthers are united and filaments are free. Next is synandrous. In this, both filament and anther of the stamen are fused. Depending upon the fixation of anther lobes on the filament, it may be of four different types. Simple words, we can say how anther lobes are attached to the filament. So on that basis, it is of four types. First one is base-affixed. Base-affixed means when filament is attached to the base of the anther, and when filament runs along the whole length At the back of the anther, it is termed as adnate. Third one is filament is inserted at the back of anther end and it cannot be moved. That is dorsifix. Dorsi means back of side. Okay, so it is attached to the back side of the anther and cannot be moved. Last is versatile. It is similar to dorsifix but can move. It is mostly seen in wheat, grasses, etc. Gynoecium is composed of one or more carpels. Each gynoecium has three parts: a basal swollen ovary, middle elongated style, and tip of style is known as stigma. Now, gynoecium having one carpel or more than one carpel, that is monocarpellary or multicarpellary. So, in case of more than one carpels, they are either free or fused. See, when number of locules or we can say chambers in an ovary, it may vary from 1 to many. It may be unilocular, that is 1, bilocular, that is 2, trilocular means number of locules is 3, tetralocular means locules are 4 in number, and pentalocular. Placentation. What is placentation? See, the manner in which placenta are arranged on the ovary wall, it is known as placentation. Placenta means the ovule is attached to the inner surface of the ovary wall at the place, and that place is known as placenta. See, first one is marginal. It is in this, there is a single placenta in a unilocular ovary at the margin. Example, we can see P. Okay. Now, second is parietal. The number of carpel is more than 1 and the placenta are present where 2 carpels meet. Third is axile. In this, number of carpels corresponds to the number of locule. Means they are similar with the number of locules. Okay, and placenta are found at the center. Next is basal. By name only, we can see that the placenta is found at the base of the ovary. And free central means it is present at the center but are not supported by the partition wall. Okay, so that's why it is known as free central. See, floral diagram. Actually, it is the description of plants which can be given by floral formula and floral diagram. Floral formula is a symbolic and numerical representation of various floral parts. And floral diagram, see, it is an illustration of a cross section of a flower. In this diagram, you can see different features are there which represent. With the help of this diagram only, we can recognize easily that which flower is this, in which family it is present. So, how you are going to? Now, this sign shows actinomorphic. Actinomorphic means two halves can be divided from any plane. This is zygomorphic. That is, two halves can be divided in a particular plane. In floral diagram, mother axis is shown as a dot, which is the axis on which flower towards the mother axis is called posterior side, and the side away from it is known as anterior side. Okay, so different size, you can easily see the number of calyx, gynoecium, endoecium, whether it is fused or bilobed, it is joint, everything. It can be shown with the help of floral diagram and floral formula. We are going to study only the floral diagram, or we can say floral description of family Solanaceae. Clear? So, with the help of flowers also, different flowering parts we can see. Okay, and after that, the section of ovary, LS of flower. Now, with the help of all these description, we can easily draw the floral diagram. See, inflorescence is cymose type and flower is actinomorphic. Actinomorphic means it can be divided into two halves from any plane. Then calyx, number of calyx, that is 5 sepals are there, and they are gamosepalous. Gamosepalous. Okay, that is they are fused. Then in corolla, 5 petals are there, and they are gamopetalous, and they show valvate estivation. After that, arrangement of androecium, you can see 5 stamens are there, and short filament and epipetalous. And gynoecium is bicarpellary and syncarpous. You can see locule also. The number of locule is 2. Okay. So, with this floral diagram, you can form the floral formula also easily. Whether it is fused or free, it is denoted by bracket. When it is fused, it is written within the bracket, and adhesion means attachment. It is shown by the symbol of line. See, you can see above the corolla and androecium, line is there that shows the fusion. Okay. So, watch the video properly and have a nice day. Take care.